Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to Heart of the Machine. Full disclosure, I kind of forget what we were working on. If I'm remembering correctly, like it's been like 4 weeks since I played this game, or any game really. If I remember correctly, so we have to do people watching, which is to win debates with a total of 9 people, and we've won 4 so far. But I think I've kind of like run out of non-combatants, like people I can debate with on the map. And so I don't really know what I am intended to do. The tooltip says to use the focus lens, the forces lens. So that's what I am doing. And I'm looking for people I can debate. I'm seeing some non-combatants, but I can't debate with them. So that's pretty silly. Can't really even reach some of these people because I'm so far away. My units are all so far away. I need to scatter my units around the map a little better. Can we reach up here? Yeah. We'll reach up here. Get off my map. Spend a turn because I'm out of mental energy. And take damage. Cool. Oh no, I didn't take damage. That unit shot at something. I can force conversation with him. So let's do that. You have a problem speaking with Syndicate Enforcer from Golden Pyramid. The squad of Syndicate criminals eyes you warily. They just finished extorting someone for money, and they seem on edge that you might try to do the same to them. What is your function? We'll start a debate, or never mind, can come back. So this person has 40 mistrust and 50 defiance. I need this threat one. I don't like the positioning of this because these two can't be threats, but like they also shouldn't be logic or abuse based on the way that those are set up. What do we have? This is truth and logic. Defiance plus 20 though, that's pretty high. I'll discard that. This is abuse. Progress toward target 44. No change to defiance or the other one, mistrust. So I'll put that here. This is a threat / lie. Defiance plus 30. That's so significant. Do I have another abuse coming up? Emotional appeal, abuse. Yeah, in a couple. Okay, so if I'm going for abuse here and here, then I can put whatever I want here and here, just not abuse. If I put 2 threats here, then I can put whatever I want here and put the other 2 threats here. That's such a big change though, I don't like that. Mistrust plus 10, progress toward target 46. And then that other abuse, that was a boon. I have to be really careful though because my defiance is getting really high. This is a lie / logic. Mistrust plus 10. Progress toward target 24. It's not great. Defiance change minus 10. That's good. We have another abuse. Okay, I can put 2 threats here. What are you? Truth / logic. If I put logic, what's the change? Mistrust minus 5. Oh, I can see that right there. Emotional appeal / truth. So I'm going threat, 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 logic, logic, logic. I could put this up here. Oh, doesn't matter, I won. Okay. I wasn't looking at my target. They laugh, but they keep their guns pointed your way. One of them proudly proclaims that even though society has cast them out and denied them a function, that they aren't going out easy. They and their peers have made their own social ladder, their own rules, and they take better care of each other than corpos do. They assert that they're no more criminal than the corpos and that they don't take more than they need. Rationalization or truth? Maybe a bit of both. Okay, goodbye. That's enough talking to these people. Okay, I'm not in combat with this person. I don't have a tooltip here that I'm under attack from anyone. This unit still has 2 turns, and I still have 8 mental energy, and that's good. So I can maybe try and get another conversation in with this unit. How many mental energy? Just 1? Okay. Greetings, Anomaly. I like that. Speaking with Syndicate Spindle Trooper Courier from Golden Pyramid. Spindle Trooper squads are something only used by the Syndicates. They're really pretty terrible, even by Nickelbot standards. They do have a language module, so they're easy enough to converse with at least. What is your function? Okay, abuse on the other angle. Lie, same as threat in the last round, and truth, kind of a pain. What do we have? Emotional appeal / lie. Defiance -10. If I put this here, if I could do lie, 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 and then a couple of whatever I wanted here. This unit it has low, it doesn't have a lot of health. This is an emotional appeal. Yeah, this is going to be an easy fight. Threat, truth, and logic. Okay, so I'm going lie, 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 lie. I have truth, but like, I mean, I guess I could. Like, if I put this truth here, then I could go truth, truth, truth. It's whatever. This unit, I don't really need to plan too carefully. Truth and logic. I can put this here. Abuse / threat. So I am in the market for like abuse here and here. Like, it doesn't work with truth. I guess I could go here and here. No, 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 no. This one needs to be a lie. I'm gonna discard this one. I'm thinking way too hard about this. I don't need to be doing all this. Progress toward target 427. This is just gonna do it. There we go. We follow directives. They don't have free will. You're just talking to a language model right now with a side of expert system thrown in. They look and sound a bit like you, but they're nothing like you. They're things, not people. At one point, before you were a person, you were a thing. You wonder if that could ever happen for a Spindle Trooper. Probably not. They don't have the mental hardware for it. Okay, goodbye. Okay. How many more conversations do we need? 3. This unit's out of turns, so I'll have to switch to a different unit. If I send this other combat unit, it's going to take up all of my mental energy to send them to that section of the map. And that's why I'm looking around to see if there's anything closer. I mean, I can just spend the turn. I'm not really using my mental energy for a lot of things right now. I don't know why I can't force conversation with this person. Is it because I did already? Was that the first one? I think that might have been the first one. Nope, I can't force conversation with this person either. Interesting. I'm gonna spend a turn and see what happens. Person just got out of dodge, that's all. I wonder why I can't talk to these people. I'm almost certain that they are the people I tried to talk to before. I can't talk to this person either. I don't get it. Well, now that I've moved this unit, I'm out of mental energy. That's a bummer. Extortion complete. What were you up to? I still have people I need to talk to. Like, I need to talk to 3 more people. Game, stop disallowing me from talking to people. I can't talk to this person. I'm going to take a look at my tech units and see if my tech units can talk to anyone. What even is that? Ew, not something I want to stumble into, if I'm honest. Oh, I should also look to see if I have enough of the currency to make a raven. Predator. That's a new one. Your most powerful ox droid. Best used on offensive combat ops. I can make a raven, so I'm gonna. Then maybe my raven can talk to some people? Why does my raven get 6 turns? It has 6 action points. My raven doesn't have... There it is, never mind. Forced conversation. Friday is my cat that I found and built a little shelter for in my android base. Yeah, my raven can't talk to this person either. I don't get it. Maybe it's just that type of unit that can't be spoken to. What else do we have? Nope, can't talk to this person either. Why? 1 enemy attack is planned. I'm not here for that. I don't want my raven to get got. So I'm gonna move. When you move out of attack range from someone, they do get like a, hey, why are you bolting away from me shot? That's what this 8 to 23% damage means. I'd say a little more than 8, but less than 23. So what else can we do? All these little arrows are non-combatants, and for some reason the game is not a fan of letting me speak to them. Oh, this one I can talk to. Alright, game. I don't understand you. Yes, what is it? Speaking with wealthy citizen from team leaders. Her clothes are expensive and her tone is snappish. She asks why the thing from the tower has taken an interest in her. Huh, so she knows what you are, at least kind of. I don't know why I couldn't say so she knows. It kept shush shush shush. She has 600 health. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to hit some of these in order to make this work. This is an emotional appeal, also an emote. called the same thing, and a lie. So if I put this here, it counts for both this one and this one. In theory, I could get both of these in this 6 square section, but I can't put any lies down here if I have lies up here. So we'll see how it goes, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to lose this one and do it again. This is abuse. I don't have anything waiting for me on abuse. So I'll put it here. Verbal slap. This one's abuse too, so I'm going to stick it here. That way I can still do lie, 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 emote, 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 emote. Okay. This one's an emote. Mistrust change is plus 15 though, that's pretty significant. Abuse slash threat. Verbal threat, what are you? Abuse. Mistrust plus 10. Defiance minus 10. Threat, truth, logic. Okay. Logic, 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 logic. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Pretty well so far. This is an emotional appeal and a lie, so I'm going to put it here. This is too. Oh, that's... So now I've gotten myself in a bind, because I can't put emotional appeals here and here. Oh, I hope that's not... Okay. So... And I can't put a lie down here. Discard that. So I said logic, 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 logic. Yes, I did. And we're making good progress. We're halfway done with that. This abuse token is not bad. I can put it here. It had no impact on defiance and mistrust. And I like that very much. This is an abuse and threat. I don't need those. And the change to mistrust is pretty significant. I'm going to use up all my deletes. What am I going with here? I don't have anything planned for here, so I'll put that there. This is a lie and logic. I'm going to put it in the lie slot and we'll get the lie one right now. Uh-oh, our mistrust is getting a little bit high. This is abuse again. Why am I getting so many abuses? This is an emote. Perfect. We did it. She glares at you. She gives what is pretty much a sociology lecture, which puts her function at the fulcrum of all others. The people above her are out of touch but well-meaning. The people below her do their best but need a lot of assistance from her. She claims she's helping her underlings avoid destruction. You ask more about that and it's all about money. Having enough for rent, for electricity, for food. She says that if she does not hold things to a high standard, then those above her will dispose of those below her. This is surprising to you, but she seems very serious about it. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, I don't really want to talk to this person either. She sounds like a jerk. I don't like it when anyone holds themselves above all others, considers themselves the pinnacle. Okay, I can't talk to this person. I think maybe, okay, maybe we try for some more green non-combatants. Yeah, I'm seeing the forced conversation icon on this person too. And I have the mental energy for it. You have a message for me, speaking with wealthy citizen from middle management. The man seems to think you're some sort of courier from his office, or a rival office? It's hard to say. He's impatient, and he hasn't bothered to ping your android's ID on the city feed. What's your function? Okay, we have abuse, we have threat, and we have lie on the opposite side of threat. Okay. And the first thing we get is truth/logic. This person also has 600 health. What is it with the wealthy? Getting really good health care, I guess. I'm just taking a look at what's to come. We have a lie coming up. So if I put this here, then I can do lies here. Boop, 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 like that. And then this can be kind of whatever I want it to be. Or a threat. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put that here and extend this out a little bit more. This is a lie/logic, so I'll put it here, and then I will set this up to be my lies, this right here. What are you? Abuse/threat. If these are threats... Nope, that's wrong. These are lies. Then these can be threats. "20 defiance. That's too much. That wasn't very much damage to my target. I really should start vetting these more. This is abuse/threat, and I said lie. Threat. Okay, so these then can be whatever, just like these can be whatever. Mistrust +10. I can swing it for now. Oh, I haven't even been paying attention to this abuse bonus that I could get. This is a lie. I will put it... Ooh, that's a lot of defiance, though. That brings our defiance to 85. We're getting close. Sorry, mistrust? Yes. Okay, lie. Truth. And then kind of whatever for the rest of it. Or threat, not truth. Uh-oh, have I been... No, I've been doing it right. Okay. Oh, that was a big chunk. We only need 13 more. And this is 25, so I can just put this wherever and we're good. What is it, though? An emotional appeal/lie. We're done. He is insufferable. His function is the best. He makes sure everyone else does their function. He's super important and so on. Does he actually have a function? You're about to ask when he starts bragging about money. He says it's a sign that his employer values him highly and how he expects a promotion. Okay, that's enough talking to this person. I agree, game. Boy, do I agree. Okay, so that's Mr. Non-combatant that we just talked to. I am out of mental energy, so I'll spend the turn. I wonder if I can talk to this person. Let's move in and see what happens. I don't want to attack them. I want to talk to them. Nope. And that has planned now 2 enemy attacks, so let's get out of there. I can't talk to this person. I'm still trying to figure out, so like, there are green non-combatants and blue non-combatants, and I thought the green ones were the ones I could talk to, but I can't talk to that one. And I don't understand. What is this? Insufficient security clearance. So let's not go there. I can't talk to this person. Why? I do not understand. We're even... There we go. Whee! I'm just map skipping at this point, trying to talk to anyone who will talk to me. And that's silly. Ooh, my raven took some damage. I need to get out of where I am. Will this person talk to me? Nope. Cool. And I still have 2 enemy attacks planned. Oh, wait. Where am I? What is this? Who are they attacking? This person's attacking the raven that I just moved in. So let's move that raven. Let's get them out of there. I can talk to this person. Neat. I still have 2 enemy attacks planned, but I want to talk to this person. You here to collect? Speaking with Gang Akimbo from Wolverines. The squad of gang members is very wary. They call you that eldritch thing and seem to think you want a points off their score, which you presume means a percentage of their thievery. Maybe some other time. They have 500. Emote. So what's good about like threat is that if I target these 4 squares for threat, I can make these 2 squares threat too. Like with emote, I can't make these 2 squares emotes. I'll lose the thing. And with truth, like if I did these 2 for truth, these 4 have to not be truth, otherwise I don't get the bonus. So that's what I've got going on. I'm going to start with threat because that's what I have on deck. This is plus 15 mistrust. That's not so bad. I only have 40. Abuse. Abuse again. What's next? Threat. And threat is what I'm doing here. Cool, so I'll put threat there. I'll put abuse here. Truth/logic. If I go truth, truth, then I'll get that bonus, because these are not truths. This is plus 10 mistrust. I'm getting a little high on mistrust. I don't love that. I'm getting very high on the mistrust. Yikers. Abuse again. Abuse is good. Well, I'm going to walk that all the way back. Abuse isn't good, but in the circumstances of this game, it's not bad because it usually comes with no negative impact to mistrust or defiance. This is plus 30 defiance. Okay, well, I only have 30 defiance right now, so that's fine. This is a threat, so I'll get the threat bonus. I don't know how far that's going to take me, but I think I'll win. Nice. You is alright then, Eldritch Thing. Assured that you're not trying to take anything that belongs to them, ironic given what they're up to, they happily expound on their finer points of on the finer points of their existence, not to die and not to end up in the homeless camps, basically. They prefer a life that is short, violent, and free to one that is part of the system. They seem to think you can relate. Maybe you can, but you don't plan on your life being all that short. Okay, so we're done with that. And now I have nothing to do but get my intelligence class up to 4. So with nothing attacking me and nothing really going on, I'm going to move my raven back into my camp. Is this my camp? Yes, this is my camp. Spend a turn. And then work on getting my intelligence class up. I can do that in 2 ways. There's a building I can create that will get my... What's the build button? She's a dum-dum. Tower mainframes. get them up. And also creating more androids gets them up, gets your intelligence class up. You can see I already have a couple tower mainframes going on. I've got 3 here and 2 down here. I have a lot of space in my camp, so I can make more. There. We'll go with 2. And we'll send my tech units in to help with the build. Let me send you here. There we go. Okay. Small arms research. Is there anything we haven't already upgraded? Electro velocity. Oh, wow. We haven't really upgraded anything in this section at all. So we'll go with electro velocity. That's combat power for... Oh, we don't have electro grenades. We can maybe put that off for a bit. Fear effectiveness? We might have electro grenades. We'll research it anyway and see what happens. I'm trying to be careful about spending turns because at 1,000 turns something bad happens. So I'm trying to be efficient. What else can I do? There are many ways to do this, some easier than others. You have to tell me what they are, otherwise I don't know. Okay, let's see. What can we build? We have 6 capacity left for androids. We have a bunch of capacity left for bulk units and for converted units. I need 16 space. For a predator, I only have 6. What can I make? Maybe another nickel butt? Yeah. That didn't raise my intelligence class at all. That's disappointing. Okay, and for bulk units. I'm gonna put... I was trying to put in some mines before. And that's when I came under really heavy attack and everything went sideways. It was so bad. So I'm gonna make some more bulk units. And maybe when I make mines the next time, I will put those... in the same spot as the mines. I have to finish my sentences sometimes. I can make a delivery craft. What is this? Foundry. I have no delivery crafts. I'll make one. I know that this isn't helping my capacity or my intelligence class, but I've got to do something. Oh, I am out of mental energy. Hello, what are you, and why did that happen? Not attacking right now, just kind of hovering. Is that okay? How do I feel about that? I don't know how I feel about it. What else is on the map? You can see my space here. I have some network extenders that have given me all of the light colored squares are squares within my network, which is great. Eventually I hope to have the whole map within my network. On navigation, what do we have? We have a lot of insufficient security clearance. Steel crowd control tech. We have a lot of scavenging that we could do. How much neodymium do we have? There are certain times that I don't get to know that. $92 neodymium, and we need 800 to make a predator. Also capacity, which we don't have. Alumina paradox versus silica wizards. This sounds like sports. Gang activity is constant and low intensity. It's gangs, okay. But if you stir them up, it's likely to get much more violent. Most gangs don't last very long if they lose conflict like this, so the smart ones stay out of it. Quiet fighting below your notice. Maybe let's not worry about that just yet. We have contemplations. What's this? Black market assistant. Those are my own units. Black market. Black market. Military troop carrier. Nickelbots are the worst. Contemplation spot. You always thought of these combat androids as the absolute most garbage. Sure, they're useful in large numbers, but even individually, they're so... well, you don't like them. Perhaps the path to an improvement lies in other garbage. Must be a Nickelbot. Yeah, let's send a Nickelbot to this and see what happens. Must have at least 140 engineering. Heh. Why would I have a Nickelbot with that much engineering? Do I have to really like pump their hotkeys? Where are their loadouts? I forget how to open loadouts. Escape. City map, recent events, history, hardware. There we go. On my Nickelbots. I can't really equip... What does this nanoweed do? Plus 190 health. We'll put that on. Optical processing. Engineering skill plus 60. Well, that would give them 60. I need 120 engineering skill on my Nickelbots to do this mission, and that's a lot. That's insane. But we'll go for it for now. I still would fail. 76. Okay. AGI researchers in trouble. Oral Integrated is threatening the AGI researchers that have helped you in the past. If they don't provide a way to infiltrate your mind and take control of you, they and their families will be killed. Part of a critical path for budding cybercrat can lead to start path for goals. Is it justice and altered growth? Kill the AGI researchers. No thank you. If they're a threat, then all of them in the city will have to go. Help the AGI researchers. If Oral can't find them, the problem should solve itself. Okay, so we've done 75% of that already somehow. How do I do the rest of it? To complete requirements. 42 of fugitive AGI researchers cap. What? I suppose I need to move them into my... I don't know what this means. 42 of fugitive AGI researchers cap. What does that mean? Are these all aiming at my Nickelbot? Yeah, seems like it. And he's not going to be able to get himself out of this bind. We could run. Or I could bring in a tech unit who's going to mess them all up. Let's do that. Tech unit it is. Done, done, and done. AGI Researcher Safe House. Okay, I have a new building. Got it. I can just make existing buildings into these buildings, put them right in the midst of my... Yes, good. And then how many turns will this take to complete? Construction turns remaining 3. Done. The AGI researchers want to study you. Okay, I think that's fine. You're okay. I need a turn though. Electrovelocity we've already upgraded, so let's go with armor materials study, and then let's go with housing expansion. You're the most interesting thing to ever happen in their careers. They're desperate to study the inner workings of your mind. They want to know why you became sapient when hundreds of thousands of androids before you did not. How is this a good idea? Best case, they make you a friend or rival. Worst case, they literally break your brain. Kill them after all. No thank you. Plus 10 cruelty, which I don't have. Requires plus 10 cruelty, which I don't have. Decline, but offer telecom data. You know that SBA Telecom was able to detect your movements in the city feed. You could acquire that data and give it to AGI researchers. Give them a read-only copy of your mind. There's a limit to how they could directly harm you, or give them direct access to your mind. That's a lot of trust to put in anyone, but they might find a way to give you a great power in return. I'm going to give them read-only. Designing the Crucible. You're working on a design for a new computing superstructure that will give your researchers a read-only time-lapse of your brain. The end result is the same regardless of how you design this, but you will find that you alter yourself quite a bit depending on how you go about designing it. In Street Sense, choose the filter called Project Related. You will then see a variety of actions you can take by moving to them. Okay, in Street Sense. Go to the filter Project Related. I've got 4? 6 enemy attacks planned. I should worry about that first. My tech unit's gonna die. Got him. Okay, cool. Alright, so on Project Related, those are my units. I think I'm not actually seeing what I need to be seeing. Yes, I am. Okay. Gain Soul Droid. Do I have anyone that's closer? No, I think. Pretty much everyone's here. I don't want to spend the turn just yet. But actually, if I load someone into my transport unit, maybe... And then I move that unit down here. No, not unload. That was silly. That actually saved me some mental energy in the long run. My raven can do this. Housing. Steward. These are the internal robotics that power one or more kinds of structures you can build. By increasing the cap of this kind of robotics, you can build more of the related structure types. This is AGI researcher, safe houses, human apartments, refugee towers, residential megastructures, or wind engines. I've also upgraded one time. I've done 2 for steward, so let's do 1 for wind engines. And I'll have a little more energy to go around. Not that I'm hurting for energy. Okay, I put my raven down, and now I do not know where my raven is. Oh, still in them. I was just kidding. I didn't put them down. No, I did. There. And then I can put my raven onto these 2 for designing the crucible. The other one disappeared. Okay. "44% of the way to designing the crucible. 16 of 36 design points. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. And then my raven. I'm out of mental energy. Where'd everybody go? There were more, and now they are gone. This might be bad. Why can't my raven do this? Who knows? Okay, it can. I don't know why it couldn't before. This is also for designing the crucible. So let's move up here. I gotta stop doing that. Right click, you dodo. There we go, got it done. Building the crucible. Your design is ready, but building it will require a new form of computronium. If you have trouble finding liquid gallium, then expand your network near to a human mining facility and you can set up a skimmer. Skimmers are what I was trying to set up last time. There are mines here, and there were also mines like just right around in here. And when I put down a skimmer on the mine, it all went sideways. So let's see. All. Why does it not want to let me see a skimmer? Is that not the name I was looking for the thing I tried to build last time? Mineral scrounger. So these... That's a donut shop. Neat. Can be built in a lot of places. Let me see if I can find one. Why am I seeing points of interest when I'm looking at the map? That's silly. Or I'm not looking at the map. It'd be really helpful if this game wanted to remind me of where the mines are. Scavenging sites are different from mines. Scavenging sites you can send your sledges into, and they can just like pound alumina out of the walls and whatnot. It's pretty weird, but it gets the job done. I've got a couple code breakers down here. I don't know what that is. And so really I'm just looking for places that I can put mineral scroungers. And I am coming up empty. What else might we do? Aha, skimmers. A thortvitite skimmer I can put here. Then there's another kind of skimmer. Mining. There we go. Bauxite. So if I build this, is it all going to go sideways again? Yes. Two vulnerable structures. Two counterattacks. Certain structures cause a counterattack to trigger when you finish building them. No amount of deterrence or protection can stop it from happening, but it will only happen as a singular event when the building is constructed. Counterattacks can hit you anywhere from any angle, so having snipers ready to go alongside mid-strength, high-mobility defenders is a good idea. Okay, so if I put, say, some units, just put some units, I'm out of mental energy and I can't. Let's see what happens. I didn't ask to open the handbook. Small arms research is ready, and we've done a couple things in here now. So we'll go with disruption velocity. Okay, so I have one tech unit in here. I'm just moving more people in for this counterattack, just in case. I'm gonna go with better meats for my human pets. Okay, who's not in here? My Raven's in here. My PMC imposter I couldn't get in last time. My sledge is not in here. And I think let's pop some... I can't. Bulk units. I was gonna say let's put some bulk units down in here. Maybe I can build some? Not this far away. How long are these counterattacks gonna take? Oh, I guess that it doesn't happen until the buildings are created. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yikers. I shouldn't have done both of them at once. That was bad news. I'd like to find a way to increase my total mental energy. Especially now that my units have more action points. How many more of these can I take out? Like fully take out? 28 enemy attacks planned. Good golly. Oh, a lot of this is happening from the, like, way on the other side of my base. What can my Nickelbot do? Anything? Not a lot. I am out of mental energy. Oh, oh no. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. Both of my tech units have died, but everyone else seems fine. I can maybe add in a couple more tech units as well. Maybe a little closer to my... Maybe in a little bit of a safer space, we'll say. (1,717% damage. Seems like overkill if you ask me, but I'll take it. I don't even know if my skimmers are still active. Seems like it. I don't know. I'm just gonna cycle through and see if I can take any of these guys out, like all the way down, out. So far, no. That's my sledge up there, I believe. Oh, this person is like just out of range. No? Should only take 1 turn and 1 mental energy. Why can't I take this out? Dunno. I am just gonna keep gently picking at people until this is done, I guess. Oh, that person wasn't even attacking me. I hope I didn't just kill an innocent. Uh-oh. Hold your breath while I switch turns. I lost someone. Tech, unit, nickel, sledge, raven, imposter. Who did I lose? 1 tech unit. I got it. 33 enemy attacks planned. Oh, baby. I also remembered last time that my ships do a pretty significant amount of damage, so if I can get them into this, they can help a lot. Okay. This is still way too much. This is still so much. Oh, I'm anxious. Is this my unit? It must be. I can't do much with it, but it must be my unit. Okay. We'll say yeah. This is a lot. Oh man. I'm stressed. Can I put another tech unit in? Do I have the resources? I don't have the mental energy. Ooh, I lost a lot of units that time. Big youch. Big youch. "19 enemy attacks planned" is better. I need a combat unit. I need... My Nickelbots stayed fine. I need a sledge, a PMC imposter, and a raven to catch back up to where I was. There, that's what I can do for now. Who's hitting? Not that guy. Not anymore, anyway. Who? What? Oh, this guy who's ducking down behind my guy. I'm out of mental energy. We will go with... What have we done? We've done a lot. We'll start with rifle projectile. I have to switch turns. I have to let them go. That's gonna suck. Oh, wow. This tech unit took all the damage and has, like, no health. 100% health. I don't understand. None of these units were attacking me. I have 19 attacks planned. I still have 19 attacks planned. I'm just shooting a bunch of people that don't deserve to be shot, and that's shitty. That sucks, Cassie. Be better. What just happened? I don't know what that noise was. I have 2 mental energy left, so let's see what I can do with it. Not with my machinist, but with my ship. Not much. Combat units. Nickel bots. No. My PMC imposter wants to do a good amount of damage. Who else is nearby? And I could also do mental attacks, but physical attacks are so much more fun for me. I also have to go. So here's something fun. Am I going to just bail in the middle of this fight? It seems like I might. It seems like it. Where even are you, this person? 80%, that's not bad. Is there anyone who's going to do more than 80% damage to this person? 24%? 31%? The answer is no. Who was doing 80? My PMC imposter. We'll do one more turn. We lost our tech units. But it seems like we only lost our tech units. That's not so bad. What is the furthest over I can build my tech units? Pretty far over. I can only build one? Why? Oh, I don't have the Neuroweave. Hopefully it is coming. I have Neuroweave factories. Unless they got blown up. I have Neuroweave factories. Okay. Is this person actually attacking me? No, it wasn't. I gained one. I now have one more person attacking me than before. Good job, Cassie. What is happening? I have units that are like exploding or something. Does anyone want to do more than 70% damage to this guy? No. It's interesting to me that my nickel bots do different amounts of damage. Not my nickel bots, my combat units, like combat unit A, or sorry, 641P, will do a different amount of damage to combat unit 044. Somehow. Who else? Who else wants some? I'm just looking to see if there's anyone I can just take out. Like out. Yeah. Okay, that was it. That was all of my mental energy for this turn. I can't do anything else with this turn. So I'm going to end it here, and then when we pick up next week, we'll be right in the middle of this fight still. So that'll be fun. I will take a look to see what equipment is missing. Sledges, bulk sledges are missing stuff. Let me give them electro grenades and good. Anyone else missing stuff who's like in action right now? No. No. Cool. So we'll pick up here next week. Thank you for hanging out with me today. This game is still wild. I really am having fun with it, even though it's not at all the kind of game I normally play. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you very soon.